Yes, mambo vipi ladies and gentlemen, welcome so much to Mkenya Marekani. Yeah, tell us where you're watching from, and also let us know if you applied your green card already, because tis the season. Yes, so tell us where you're watching from, and today we'll be talking about some of the questions that are frequently asked. So before you delve into green card filling and just submitting your application, make sure you ask yourself some of these questions, because it will help you get to understand green card much more better. Because there's a difference between somebody who applies while they know into depth, and there's just somebody who just applies for the sake of it. But time and chance happens to all of them. So yeah, sometimes people by luck you can win because it's just a lottery. But if you understand this thing much better and you ask yourself some of these questions, you will be able to be keen on what you'll be filling in. So if you can hear me, please just give us a thumbs up as we continue. Share this broadcast so that we can have as many people as possible to just come and tap into this information, because here in Kenya Marekani we always say information is power, and you can choose to do something good with the outcome of this information. Namna gani? Welcome also guys joining me from all the other platforms. Thank you so much. Yes, so let's dive directly to what we are talking about today. We will be talking about, still in the mood of green card, we are talking about the questions which are mostly asked. And I know you've asked yourself some of these questions, and we'll be talking about some of those questions. Yes. So we're here. These are some of the instructions, okay? When you are on the DV program page, you'll be able to see some of these questions, and it's good to go just peruse to see what they're talking about. And the reason why I'm bringing this into details is because there's some people who do not even read, they just go to apply. But some of these things will determine if you qualify or not, okay? So let's move together now. We are talking about eligibility, okay, on the frequently asked questions. So what do the term native, or chargeability mean? Native ordinarily means someone born in a particular country. So just basically in the country of your birth, that's what the native means. Like in America, we have American natives, the people who are born here. You know, we always think that as long as you're white, you're American. There's some people who are really American, okay? So there's American and really American. So that's what we're talking about when we say native, And there are some natives who are not eligible for this green card lottery. And there's some number of countries that are not eligible. So it means that those natives are not eligible. So native can also mean someone who is entitled to be charged into a country other than the one in which he or she was born, okay? So so that means that some natives are not, they will not be, they are not entitled, okay, because their country is ruled out of this green card lottery, okay? So can I still apply if I was not born in a qualifying country? I tackled this question in another video, but let's just talk about it in a nutshell. There are two circumstances in which you still might be eligible to apply. First, if your derivative's spouse was born in an eligible country. And I gave a very simple demonstration of a Kenyan married to a Nigerian, okay? If you are a Nigerian, you are not eligible to apply for green card. But then if you're married to a Kenyan, and I'm using this example because I'm from Kenya and Kenya is eligible, So if you're a Nigerian, for instance, and you're married to a Kenyan, if that Kenyan applies for a green card and puts you as a dependent, then that way you'll qualify. Okay, so as your eligibility is based on your spouse, okay, you will only be issued an immigrant visa if your spouse is also eligible for an issued issued an immigrant visa. Okay, so if your spouse wins DV lottery, that means you will also qualify under the same DV program. Okay, so secondly, you can also be charged to the country of birth or of either of your parent, as long as neither of your parent was born in or a resident of your country of birth at the time of your birth. Okay, so if your parent was born in a country that is eligible, okay, you can also come under them. Okay, so you can continue reading some of these things so that you can understand better, but I'm just bringing this, just highlighting those questions that are normally asked so that you can understand whenever you are applying this green card. Okay, so why do natives of certain countries not qualify for the DV program? Okay, so DVs are intended to provide an immigration opportunity for persons who are not from high admission. Yeah, and so it means that some countries they've admitted already so many people in the US, and that does not leave Nigeria out. I'm sorry, Nigerians, we love you. Yeah, I'll use this example because my YouTube mostly focuses on, I'm watched all over the world, but a lot of people come from Africa. So if I use countries from Africa, people understand better. Okay, so so if a country has a high admission, then it means that they at least want to give other people equal opportunities. Okay, that's why each year the US gives 50,000 persons in the family sponsored and employed best visa category immigrated to the United States during the previous 5 years. Okay, so that puts a lot of, there's a big lineup which at the end of this video you'll be able to see. I've featured the countries which were not eligible in this year, but maybe after we're done with this video I can probably show you so that you can see. Okay, how many DV 2024 visa will go to the natives of each region and eligible country? Yeah, this question also rises a lot because people want to know, if I apply from a certain country, will I win, or how many people will be picked? But it's not like there's a specific number. They just go as per regions. Okay, I'm just checking my internet on. Okay, let me see, by the way, I might be here and guys are not seeing what I'm talking about. Okay, let me tackle one of these questions also, that there is somebody here who is asking. Let's see, I'll also be taking some of the questions. Why is the website not working? It says something like URL. It's because you took so much time before you finished applying, so you need to go really fast so that it can take all your information at once and you can be able to submit. Otherwise, if you take too much time, then it will be a disappointment. You'll have to start again, and as a matter of fact, you can start a couple of times if you're not careful. Okay, So yeah. Yeah, somebody is also asking how can I apply for the green card loan? If you go back to my videos, I've shown you step by step how to do it. So just scroll on my YouTube videos and you'll be able to see. Yeah, so let's continue with some of those questions, because the answers you're asking, just keep waiting, because some of those answers are here on this. They're tackled in these questions, okay? Yeah, so the United States, this question number 4 is how many DV 2024 will go to the natives of each region and eligible countries, okay? So United States Citizenship and Immigration Service, USCIS, determines the region DV limits for each year according to a formula specific in section 2. I'll not go into that, but it's a machine that picks, okay? So, and the number of visas Department of State eventually will issue to natives of each country will depend on the region limit established, okay? So there's a limit for each region. Yeah, and it's not human being who will choose how many people will come to the US. It's as long as you've done your work. I've read that it's a machine that does all the selection, okay? What are the requirements for education or work experience, okay? So this is also a question that is always asked, okay? And the US immigration and regulation requires that every DV entrant must have at least a high school education or its equivalent, okay? So its equivalent means a high school education or equivalent is defined as successful completion of 12-year course of elementary and secondary education in the United States, or the successful completion in another country, or a formula course of elementary and secondary education comparable to a high school education in the United States. So basically, like for example, if you're coming from Kenya, when you talk about 8 years of primary and 4 years of high school, that is what they're talking about. 12-year completion. You've done your part, okay? Yeah. So and remember, it's either you have the form 4 or you have 2 years work experience, okay? And also that you've also a work that requires training, so you need like at least 2 years training and 2 years work experience, so that you can equal the 12 years cap, okay? So what occupation qualifies for the DV program? Yeah, and this is a part that the Department of the State will use the US Department of Labor, and you can go to this website to be able to see which jobs will qualify. These the O then asterisk net online. So if you click that, you'll be able to see some of those jobs that qualify. How can I find the qualifying DV occupation in the Department of Labor? Yeah, so it's here. You just go and find occupation, select job family, and then browse by job family, make your selection and go. Maybe in another video I'll try to do this so that you can be able to see. Is there a minimum age in applying for the EDV program? Okay, there is no minimum age to apply, but the requirement of a high school education or work experience for each principal applicant at the time of application will effectively disqualify most persons who are under the age of 18. So if you're under the age of 18 and your parents apply, they can put you as dependents, and that's how you can qualify. So anybody can qualify, it doesn't matter your age. But for an individual like the main entrant, they will judge you by the high school completion of high school, which is 12 years of maybe primary and high school. Okay. And then completing your electronic entry form, the DV program. Okay, you have to submit it within the period which started already October 5th, and it will end on the 8th of November. Okay, so keep applying if you haven't, and you can only apply once, by the way. Don't apply 3 times, 5 times. Okay, and that's why I always tell guys, just relax, wait until you've seen some of these videos, so that you can at least gain some information and have the confidence of submitting your entry form. You know, I am in the United States. Can I enter the DV program? This question arises especially from my friends who are already here in the US. Yeah, this one is for you, number 10. Yes, an entrant may apply while in the United States or other countries. An entrant may submit an entry form from any location. And also this one I can tackle for people who think if somebody in the US apply for you, you will win. No, it doesn't matter. It mostly depends with your country of birth, because that is the region they will check by. Okay. Can I only enter once during the registration period? Yes. The law only allows one entry per person during each registration period. Okay? So if you do it multiple entries, individuals with more than one entry will be ineligible for a DV. Okay? Diversity visa. May my spouse and I each submit a separate entry? And this is what I've been talking about. Yes. Because it will also increase your chances. Okay, if one of you wins, then that's how you'll be able to come to the US through your spouse. Okay, which family member must I include in my DV program? So number 1 is your spouse. Okay, and then children. You must include all your children. Okay, and also who are unmarried under the age of 21 years. So if you have a child, they are not married at the age of 21, you can include them under your children. And also that child can still apply for a green card, because if they have a high school, they qualify by themselves. Just by themselves they qualify. I hope guys on my other platforms are following. Okay, I'll read some of your questions later, because maybe your questions might be here. Okay, so must I submit my own entry, or can someone else do it for me? Yeah, so this is now targeted to people who like to say, hey, apply for me. We encourage you to prepare and submit your own entry. Okay. Yeah, but you may have someone submit the entry for you, so it doesn't matter. But we encourage. Okay, you hear the words? We encourage you to prepare and submit your own, because it's a very simple document, by the way. One page isikusumbue ile isikusumbue. And then as usual, we talk about the dvprogram.state.gov. That's the website where you need to go. Okay, I'm already registered for an immigrant visa in another category. Can I still apply for the DV program? Yes. Okay, so that means, for example, you came here, or you have a 5-year visit visa. Okay, you still qualify to apply. You can apply. That will not stand against your chance of winning. Okay. Can I download and save the eDV entry form into a word processing program to finish it later? Nope. This form you can only fill it online and finish. And my friend, it takes like few minutes. You have to finish all the details. Otherwise, you'll have to restart. Because it will say something like it cannot complete, or the website will look like it's loading. Okay, so you have to freshen up, refresh, and then start all over again. Can I, okay, we already tackled that. Can I save the form online and finish it later? Also, it's a big no. Yeah, all this is submitted online, and it depends with your internet and also how fast you are. Okay, if the DV program system rejects my entry, can I resubmit my entry? Yes. So that's what we are talking about. For example, you take too much time and then it doesn't submit your entry completely, you can redo it again. But remember, you'll have to refresh your page and then start all over again. So you have to be very fast, and that's why I always tell guys it becomes very hard for me to feel for people, because can you imagine I'm feeling for maybe 5 names that are very new, inaitwa sijui shamakoho sijui nani. So by the time I finish that word, already time is up. I have to start again, and you have like 5 more children. So it's encouraged that you do it yourself, so that even when you're winning, you know you are the one who did it yourself. The victory becomes sweeter. Ama vipi? Okay, moving on swiftly. How soon after I submit my entry will I receive the electronic confirmation notice? Okay, you should receive the confirmation notice immediately. Okay, once you submit, press submit, you will see your email, and that's why email is a very, very important submission on this form. Okay, you need to make sure your email is correct. Spell your email the correct way, okay, and have also the password of your email, otherwise kutakuwa na shida balaa chungu nzima. Okay, and then I hit the submit button, but I did not receive a confirmation number. If I submit another entry, will I be disqualified? If you did not receive a confirmation number, your entry was not recorded, so you must submit another entry. Yeah, make sure your submission is recorded. Otherwise, you'll not be competing in this upcoming DV program, and you'll not be a part of the winner. Okay. Higher. Let's see these are the section that says how do I know that I'm selected? You must use your confirmation number to access. This one will come much later, like in May. Okay, in May you can be able to see, and other people like if 2022 you applied and you haven't checked if you won, you can just go to the website and click check status, and then you'll put your confirmation number, and then that's how you will see if you qualified or not. Okay. Also note that the Department of the State will not contact you to tell you that you have been selected, and that's why the conmen now, they come into that place now, they occupy that space, and you will start receiving some SMSs, hey, that you won sijui nini, or some calls, give us some money because you won. No, don't listen to that. Okay, be very, very careful in this process. There's a lot of scams that over around, and there's a way, by the way, people just notice that I don't know how they notice that you've submitted an entry. That's where unaanza kupata like some rogue emails. Yeah, how will I know? Okay, that one we already did. And then question number 24, what if I lose my confirmation number? Okay, you must have your confirmation number to access entrant status. A tool is now available in entrant status. Check on the EDV website that will allow you to retrieve your confirmation number via the email address. You see the reason why we're saying your email is very important? That's one of the reasons, because if you lose your confirmation number, for instance, you can use your email to retrieve that information. Will I receive, that's question number 25, will I receive information from the Department of the State by email or by postal mail? Okay, so the Department of the State will not send you a notification letter. Yeah, it has never sent you any email to notify individuals that they have been selected. Okay, yeah, not some of these things. And then even under there it says, warning, you may receive emails from websites that try to trick you. Yeah, don't be tricked. Don't send money due to who. Yeah, and then you start crying for us here. Hey, my friend, we don't want you. That's why we were bringing this story, so that you don't fall a victim. Okay. Hatisha mahoho is maisha. Sawa. Yeah, you have to keep trying. If it's not working, you have to keep trying, because sometimes if you've like any website, sometimes if the usage is too high, sometimes you can get some of those bugs and not be able to continue, yeah, or hanging and stuff like that. So you just have to keep trying, because you can imagine millions of people do apply for this DV lottery. So you have to keep trying. Okay, let's see now. How many individuals will be selected? Yeah, I pray that you'll be among the 55,000 diversity visas which are available, and you will come to the US in 2024. Okay, best of luck from Kenya Marekani, all over to you. Okay, how will successful entrant be selected? Okay, this is now official notification of the selection will be made through the entrant status check, available on May 6th, 2023 through September 30th. So that's the only time you can check. Okay, I'm already in the United States. If I selected, may I adjust my status with the USCIS? Yes. So you will not need to go to your home country. You can do it while you are in the US. I'm trying to simplify this question so that we can move faster. Yeah, if I'm selected, for how long am I entitled to apply for a diversity visa? If you are selected in the DV program 2024, you are entitled to apply for visa issuance only during US government fiscal year 2024, okay, which is October 1st, 2023. So you have to do it very fast. Yeah, and remember, you'll have to go for medical, and some of those vaccines, they expire. You will have to run against time. So and then number 30, if a DV selectee dies, what happens? Unfortunately, if a DV selectee dies at any point before he or she has traveled to the United States or adjusted status, the DV case is automatically closed. Very sad. I pray that if you apply for this DV program, you will stay alive until you come to the US. Okay, that's my prayer for you. Yeah, and guys, please make sure you give us a thumbs up on our YouTube channel, on all these videos. You can share as well. Let me see YouTube, what's happening in YouTube. Yeah, thank you guys for watching and giving us those likes. Yes. Well, okay, moving on swiftly. And then now the fees. How much does it cost to enter the diversity visa program? There is no fee charged to submit an electronic entry. However, if you're selected and apply for a diversity visa, you must pay all required visa application fees at the time of visa application and interview directly to the consular cashier, okay, at the US embassy or consulate, okay. And that's why I say after you win, that's when charges will appear. Hey, I need juice. Okay. So if I apply for a DV but don't qualify to receive one, can I get a refund for the visa fees I paid? Unfortunately, there is no refund whatsoever. Okay. So, yep. Ineligibility. As a DV applicant, can I receive a waiver of any grounds of visa ineligibility? Does my waiver application receive any special processing? Okay. DV applicants are subject to all grounds of ineligibility for immigrant visa specified in the Immigration and the Nationality Act. Yeah. So this is a visa fraud and warning, okay? Yeah, which I've talked a lot about. Yeah. Don't click on any link that does not end with .gov. Yeah. But in case, please visit the econsumer.gov website hosted by the Federal Trade Commission in cooperation with Consumer Protection Agency from 36 nations. Yeah. Then DV statistics. How many visas will be issued DV 2024? Yeah, maximum of 55,000 people. So, but also unfortunately not the 55,000 people come, because some people also cannot afford the fees, or calamities can happen like death and stuff like that. So, yeah. If I receive a visa through the DV program, will the US government pay for my airfare to the United States? No, you have to pay your own air ticket, okay? So this is now the list of countries, areas by region whose native are eligible for DV 2024, okay? In Africa, we have all those, and then in Africa, the only country it's not it's Nigeria. That's the only country. I'm not gonna tackle the others. So let me just now take questions, and then I'll be done. Let me now take questions. So questions, leteni maswali sasa. Yeah, if someone applied for the for me, then niko na confirmation number. Which link will I check through? You see where you applied for your DV lottery. Let me show you. Let me show you right now. I will show you in a bit. Okay, so let's remove this. So if you want to see if you qualify, okay, right now is begin entry, okay, then check status. That's where you come to check status, okay. Yep, the same place where you applied is the same place where you'll come to check your status. Yeah, hope I answered you now. Can I use my last year photo? No. Your photo must be... Mr. Twain Moses Nganga. I know you, bro. Thank you for watching. No, you can't use your last year picture. You can only use a photo that you took 6 months. But I always say 6 months also is a long time. So for me, I'll just prefer like the week you're going for your visa appointment, just do a picture then. Yeah, or 2 weeks before, just for early preparations. Okay, let me see on my other platforms to see what are some of the questions. Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot. What I can do is go to my YouTube. I'm gonna let me put my link here. Let me put my link here, so anybody who has a question can come live, okay, for a few minutes. Let me put this link here. So yeah, so click that link, and then you can join, okay? Let me even pin it on my YouTube. So whoever is asking on my other platform to join, please just click on that link. I've just shared the link. Let me share it again. Let me pin it. Let me pin it right about now. Yeah, so go to YouTube and click that link and join, but make sure your phone is on a rotation mode, okay? Yeah, so I can take some live questions. So if you are on my other platform, so please you can go to our YouTube and click on that link, and then I will allow you to ask a few questions before I go on my way. Yeah, I'll be here for 15 more minutes. So let me see some of those questions now. Somebody saying when I take the passport, it's 1.5 MB. How do I make it to 242 KBs? Now, online I just showed you how to upload a picture, and it will convert for you. It will make like the proportions correct. So there is a converter on when you go to this website, the DV program. I see my good friend is here. Sawa. Let me add my good friend. It's been a minute, Mr. EBM.
How are you, man?
Yes sir, how's it going?
I'm doing fine.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good. Umeshatoka kule uko ughaibuni bado ama uko wapi sasa?
Nipo Tanzania sasa hivi.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is it over there?
It is going well so far.
Mm-hmm.
I just arrived back from Zanzibar. I was in Zanzibar for 3 days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm getting ready for tomorrow to go to Kilimanjaro, but I got sick, so I just came back early one day before. Yeah.
Guys now applying for the DV program now. From there I see your campaigns are bearing so many fruits.
Yeah, I'm very much thankful to see majority of people are getting these opportunities to apply. So something which is very good. And as you know, this year there is no passport requirement, so people should not have any excuse why not to apply for the DV lottery.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah. EBM ako hapa hivi, so muulizeni maswali. Uliza maswali tafadhali. let me see. I've said if you want to ask questions, you have to ask. To request to join, you can only join on my YouTube. Okay, I can't, because of controlling echo and all these. I can't allow any live from my phone. Okay, requests. I mean, sorry. But you can ask your questions because we have EBM here who can help answer your questions, all your questions. Okay. So EBM. So somebody who wants to apply a DV program, what are like the top advice that you can give that person?
Okay. One second. Wait a second. 1 second. I don't know if you'll be able to connect it well. I don't know. Yeah. So there are a few things which are very, very important. Number one, people should not rush to apply for the DV lottery.
Yes.
What do I mean? Let's say you have kids. The kids are at school today, but they'll come back on the weekend. Wait for them to apply with them. Don't say, I don't have children just for the matter of rushing. If your photo is not good, take your time to find a way to get a good photo.
Yes.
There is no advantage saying if you apply for the first day, you're going to be selected. Majority of people who are rushing to apply and they come to realize the 5 days later, I made a mistake, and you cannot go back to change anything you have put there. So take your time, make sure that your photo is correct. Don't apply on the last day or 2 days before because the internet might be crazy. But don't rush. Make sure that you have everything, especially the photo.
Yes.
I tell people all the time that there are things where you cannot win the DV lottery because of your mistakes.
Yes.
So remove all human errors, remove all human mistakes, and leave the rest to God. But if you go there with the photo wearing glasses, if you don't win, which we know you're not going to win, it's not about God, it's about you and not following the instructions.
Yes.
Yeah. So remove all human errors and leave to God.
Yes.
This will tell people the only two things which are under your control. Number one is the photo. Follow all the instructions of the photo.
Yes.
And number two, don't apply twice.
Yes.
If you remove these two things, then you have the chance with like any other person. Yeah. So those are the things advice I give to people.
I think
number two.
I wanted to add something. I wanted to add something on what you said on waiting. I always tell guys because waiting is good because, for example, if you don't know exactly how to fill this green card, if you feel like the first day and then we have 30 days to go, then you had filled already your green card and you remember you filled something wrong, you see, you don't have a chance to do another form.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that is the problem. Number two is there are so many people are not applying by saying, I do not know any person in America. So if I win, who will host me? I don't have a flight ticket. Why should I apply now? They forget that we are applying the program for 2 years in advance.
Yes.
Someone say, oh, I have a good job now. But do you know you have a good job for the next 2 years? Someone say, I'm not going to apply because in America, people are killing each other. Yeah, we kill each other in Africa.
Yes.
So just apply. Have opportunity on hand. Then make a decision what you have on hand.
Yeah.
Because you might just rush and you think that I know about America while you have no clue. Or you say, I have this nice job, and next day you are fired, and then you didn't apply. So what does it cost you? Application is free. You can just go and do the photo just for $10 or whatever, how many shillings, and just do the application.
Yeah.
So people should focus on those kind of things, like to make sure that just apply. So what I usually tell people, make sure you do correct application. That is number one focus. After winning, that is something else. You haven't won yet. But don't stop to apply for things which are hypothetical.
Yeah.
They're not giving me the job, so I'm not going to apply. Yeah, they give you the green card, meaning you can apply and get a job any minute you want. So, but you do not know, they say, I'm not applying because they're not giving the job. Does the government in your country, when they give you a job, do they give you the bus fare? No.
Nope.
So those are the things people should be. Focus is apply. Focus is not about how do I start my life in America, because you haven't been there. You haven't won yet.
Yes.
Apply, then you worry about win after applying. So that is another advice I give to people.
Yeah.
Advice number 3 is the green card lottery should be just a click to unlock you that there are opportunities overseas.
Yes.
But doesn't mean that you apply one opportunity and you just wait for next year for another green card lottery if you don't win. Start thinking about what other opportunities, what other ways can I use to go to America? What other ways can I use to go to Canada? What other ways can I go to Western Europe? What other ways can I go to Australia or New Zealand? So this should be just like global opportunities overall. Just, yes, green card lottery is a time to apply, but what other avenues are there for me to expand myself? And the last thing is, you apply, you don't win. Apply next year.
Yes.
Apply the year after. You apply, you don't win. Develop your own life even in your country.
Yes.
So don't stop like, I'm not going to study because I'm waiting for green card lottery. I'm not going to buy a farm because I'm waiting for green card lottery, because I'll be going to America. And some people, they just apply and they start like talking to their girlfriends. Oh, I'm going to America. So if you don't want to let me, I'm going to America. You are not going to America. You haven't won yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are some of the advice I want to give to people during this time.
Yes. I like that. And some people like to preempt. They think like, now I'm coming, wait for me in the airport. You haven't won. That's the thing.
Exactly.
You have to, even after winning, you have to get the visa.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. So I see somebody joining in. I don't know if you have a question. Let's see. Somebody's here. Hi.
Hi.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, my question is, I was to apply the green card, but of course I will apply, but I don't have a marriage certificate as for now, but I'm married and I have 3 kids. Can I go ahead and apply the green card, or should I wait?
Where are the kids?
I'm with them here in Kenya.
Will you be able to get the photo before the deadline to apply and apply with include your children?
Yes, I already have the photos. What I don't have is the marriage certificate.
No, you don't need marriage certificate during the application. The marriage certificate you need if you win and you go to the interview.
Oh, so
you don't
I
need
can
the marriage
do that
certificate
later before.
That is after
that
winning.
was my question.
Yeah, that is after winning. Now we don't need the marriage certificate. There is no anything to upload in the DV lottery application. Only the photo. If you don't have the marriage certificate, that is when you win. You will do that one later. Now it's focused on your applying. Focus on your applying and focus on winning.
Yeah, the DV program is just a one form, a one-page form. There is no point where you're uploading apart from your picture. There is no any other document you will be uploading. Even your Form 4 certificate, you will not be uploading at that point.
Yeah.
So you don't need to worry.
If you apply, right? Oh, it is because someone was saying, if you apply right now and then you write you're married, and then they go and check your certificate when you go to apply for the other form, they'll say that you are lying.
Let me ask you a question. Are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
If you're married, you are married. So apply as married.
Okay.
You might be married, but you don't have the actual certificate. You're going to get the certificate. But don't be single and say you are married. That's love.
Yeah.
No, I'm married.
Then you are married.
Yeah.
Okay, are you satisfied, Agnes?
Yeah, I'm satisfied. I'll go ahead and fill the form tomorrow.
Okay.
All the best.
Thank you very much. Be blessed. Thank you. Be blessed.
I see somebody here asking a question ati shida nilikuwa nayo ni date of birth and katika form kipengele number 8. Please naomba msaada.
Date of birth katika form. Date of birth wewe umezaliwa tarehe ngapi? The date of birth which you have, which is either in your birth certificate or your passport, if you have passport. The only difference is in Africa, in Kenya, in Tanzania, or most of the African countries, because we are British, or other French, tunaanza na tarehe, mwezi, mwaka. In the Greek and lottery, we start with the month, date, year. If you have applied na umefanya kosa, leave it that way. Don't do another application. Kwa hiyo angalia, we start with the month, date, year.
Alikuwa anasema katika kipengele hicho cha yeah.
Mbona sema 8A? There is no 8A, 80.
Ndio hata nimefungua sasa tumwangalie, tumwambie.
Yeah, because it's just like a very early document. 8 is address.
8 is address. So sasa swali yako iko wapi, brother? Yeah, so you are talking about 8, but 8 is my mailing address. It doesn't concern the age.
Yeah. Sorry.
Ati how do I join the live? Ebu ingia kwenye link hapo hivyo nime provide link. So just get into the link. Alafu ujoin live. On nime pin kwenye YouTube. You haven't joined. I can see you. If you join, I will see you, okay? So once you join, I will see you. So EBM.
Yeah.
Sasa kuna tukiongelea katika mambo ya green card, you know, eventually people will come to the US. So just try to decipher life in America. Because some people might think that once you win the green card, now everything will just be a silver lining. You will get everything on a silver platter. So try to demystify life in America a little bit so that guys can understand what they're coming for.
Oh, sorry. Hey. Natumia nani tripod inazunguka hapa.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me hold by hands.
Yeah, passport is not required. I see Diana. Digital lights. Passport is not required, okay? So you can apply. Passport is not required. Passport is not required. I'll have to remove EBM and then I see it's back again. Okay. Karibu sana bwana EBM. So I was telling you, unanisikia? No, it's your mic. Activate your mic. Maybe.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, sorry.
So Nick, I can see you. Nick, I can see you, but let IBM tackle something, and then I'll come to you. So IBM, go ahead.
There is poor connection here, so ngoja niende quick. So what I want to tell people about life in America, number one, we say it is the land of opportunity. But people should know that America is at the peak of capitalism, meaning you have the opportunity to choose to be a lion or to be a gazelle in the jungle. The decision is yours. If you win the diversity visa lottery, remember, basically you're supposed to succeed in America because you come from day one with a green card. Other people, they come for the visit. They come as a student. It takes them 3 to 5 years to get that card. You come from day one, you have that card. That means from day one, you can work unlimited. You can live any state of your choice. In my opinion, there is no excuse for you not to succeed. But you have to know that you have to work hard with that. You have to know that from day one, you have to start thinking about retirement in America. From day one, you have to think about owning the home. Even if you don't own, from day one, think about owning business in America. Day one, think about becoming a governor in America. If you think at a higher level, it helps you to decide what program you are going to start. It helps you who you are going to be your friend, who are you going to hang up with. It will shape your behavior. It will shape you to know how to use credit, knowing credit score. It will shape you what crime to avoid.
Yeah.
So early on, sorry, someone was calling. Yeah, so
okay.
So making the decision very early on will help you to succeed. So what I advise people in general is America is a land you can come there and you regret for the rest of your life why you would decide to go to America, because you might mess up, or you might just go slow, or you might not pay attention to the details. You might completely ruin and just every time crying and you regret why you make a decision to come to America.
Yeah.
But if you play your rights, whether you want to stay forever or you want to get some money to invest in your country, have that thinking from the beginning. It will help you a lot. But overall, you go to another country, you must know of that particular country. There is no excuse of any kind coming to America and starting doing the stupid things we do in Africa, like peeing in the bush, and you start peeing in the bush. Today, of course, like, there is one guy who was in the truck in Dar es Salaam.
Yeah.
And he was in the Mercedes-Benz today. I recorded him. I will send you. He got out of the Mercedes-Benz driving. He peed there and there was a long line. I said, what is this guy doing? But in America, you're going to be in trouble by doing that. So
you can't even think about doing that in the first place.
Yeah. Or you come in America, you have 10 kids, each one with a different baby mama. Like, we're not doing that in America. So there are certain things like it might look cool. Like even in Africa, yes, it's unacceptable to beat a woman or to beat children like how we used to beat. But the laws defend many more. So you think it's okay.
Yeah.
You come here doing those stupid things, you might come on to regret for the rest of your life. So what I'm trying to explain to people, like, don't go to these laws, to these countries, and start playing a victim. Oh, I didn't know they are doing this because I'm black. They don't care whether you are yellow or you brown. The point is, you do the stupid crime, you might regret, because certain crime, you'll not be allowed to vote, you'll not be allowed to get a job, you'll end up working already for the rest of your life. Yeah. So those are the things, like basic, like you have a chance to succeed, you have the chance to completely destroy your life in America.
Yes.
You go to the club, you get, even if you don't drink, but someone has a bottle of alcohol which has maybe half drunk, someone drink maybe half of it, and he just cover back. That is a serious crime, open bottle. But in Africa, it's not a problem. So you have to know, you come there at 19, you are drinking in Kenya and Tanzania, you come in America, you get caught, you are in trouble. So there are so many things people should know, that once you go there, you you have to be American just by being like, talking like a black American. We want you to make sure that you know what are the things which will make you succeed and what will make you not succeed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I see you, Sumeya. I see you. So let's go to Nick. Nick, you have a question?
Yes. Yeah, so my question is, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yeah, so I'm married, and right now I'm expecting my firstborn. And so my question is, should I apply as married or single? Because I don't have a marriage certificate.
You are expecting a baby, right?
Yeah.
Number one, if you are married, you are married.
Right.
Whether you have a marriage certificate or don't have, you are married. So,
Okay.
then you'll go and get the marriage certificate if you win. But just for your future, you don't need to wait for the green card to get the marriage certificate.
Yeah.
You can go and get the marriage certificate for your future. What if you die now? When it comes to things for your relative, whatever, to your wife and all those kind of things. So that is number one. So you can apply as married still, but once you win, you have to have the marriage certificate. That's number one. But number two is you cannot add because the child is not born yet. You cannot add that child.
Bora tusikii sasa. Mimi sisikii anachoongea.
I'm getting you. I'm getting you.
Wait a minute. One second. Hello? Yes, hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Sumeya.
Mimi nasikilizika.
Yeah, mimi nakusikia ukiongea. Unasemaje?
Sisikii really. Why?
Ati? Hausikii?
Nini shida sisikii?
Kwa simu yako hebu angalia kama umechagua. Anyway, yeah, please when you come live make sure you have either earphones, okay? I see these are some of the comments that we like to read. Agnes Mwende, thank you so much. You guys have just given me the confidence, okay? I had fear, but now I will go ahead and apply. May God bless you. That's what I was talking about. You don't need to apply the first thing green card is out. Wait so that you can hear some of these stories, and you'll gain the confidence. You'll feel the right information. Yeah, because there's no. I think you can live regretting for the rest of 1 year if you applied the first day and you made a mistake, rather than waiting and make sure that everything is correct. I don't know. There's no hurry. Like, you don't have to be in a rush to apply. It's not a competition of who is gonna be the first one to apply. Okay? Yeah. So I see my guest is here now. Let's see.
I'm here.
Yes.
Hello?
Nakusikia.
Yes. Swali langu nilikuwa hivi, niko katika matata. Mimi nilitengenezwa passport na agent. Umeelewa? So certificate zangu za shule nimezaliwa mwaka 1993. But katika passport yangu ya kusafiria ipo 1989. Kwa hiyo naona kama inaleta shida.
Yeah, passport yako na nini? Sorry, ni passport na birth certificate ama na nini?
Na nini? High school certificate, universal certificate ni mwaka 1993. But nini passport ni mwaka 1989. Kwa sababu kipindi naanza kusafiri mimi kwenda nje nilikuwa sijafikisha miaka 25. Kwa hiyo wakaforce kufanya hivyo. Usiweke bro. Kitu kinaniumiza.
Sasa nimekushika. Sasa hizo certificate za high school huwa angali unapo apply passport. I mean unapo apply green card. Hizo certificate za form 4 na nini hata passport yako hawataangalia. Unaona? but ukishinda ndio sasa zitabidi ziambatane. Kama watakuitisha kama ni certificate ya form 4, lazima itabidi vitu zote ziambatane, tarehe.
Yani shida yangu kubwa baada ya kushinda, unajua watu kama tupo katika competition, uwezo ukashinda, hata kushinda mkihitajika vile vitu, labda certificate ya high school, vitu nini, tarehe zinapishana au birth of date zinapishana, itakuwa shida. Kuhusu passport nitapambana, naweza nikaipata.
Sasa rudi kwa agent afanye chenye alifanya.
Naweza nikapambana nikaipata.
Yeah.
Lakini shida yangu naogopa kuna migration inaweza kupigwa. Kwa hiyo nafanyaje? Nijaze kutumia certificate zangu za shule ama passport?
Ile kitu naweza kukuambia ni number 1. Hizo certificate hakuna mali zinahitajika saa hii. Sasa sioni mbona ukuwe na uoga ya kitu chochote.
Sasa hivi sio shida. Shida ipo after win.
Ndio nasema tutavuka hiyo meli tukifika hapo. Ukisikia umeitwa umeshinda, sasa tafuta agent mwenye
anibadilishie passport. Yaani kikubwa inatakiwa passport.
Kwa sababu sikiza, kama hiyo passport unasema waliweka miaka ambayo sio. Kumaanisha hakuna jambo gumu kwa huyo mtu.
Yes.
Sasa hiyo ifai kuwa sasa kikwazo, kikwazo yeah.
Yes, kikwazo.
Sasa wewe fanya hivi, apply green card, hakuna kitu unahitajika apart from picture.
Okay. Alafu unajua bro, sisi tulikopo Gulf tunapiga picha kutumia simu, tuna edit kutumia app. Waga hatuna ile imani kwamba hii picha inakuwa iko katika wallet wenyewe. Kwa hiyo waga tunatafutaga mtu ambaye kama wewe, I hope unaelewa kwamba labda unataka utuangalizie kwamba hii picha iko
wewe hivi uko wapi sasa hii?
Mimi niko Kurdistani.
Ati wapi uko?
Kurdistani.
Hiyo ni nchi ama ni town?
Nchi. Nchi. Yes.
Wow. Okay. So
nahitaji msaada wako kutumia picha ili unihakikishie kama nzuri, nijaribu kuedit, fanyaje kuapply.
Okay. So kwa hiyo kwenye hiyo green card, hata wewe mwenyewe unaweza jifanyia. Kwenye hiyo green card kuna mahali pa kuupload picha ya simu yenye umepiga na simu, alafu inakupimia yenyewe, inakumake sure hiyo size na kipimo na KBs ziko sawa.
Yes, I think kuna hapa fulani wanaita passport size marker.
Yeah, hiyo
nimeiedit, lakini katika kuhakiki nikimtumia, kuna bro fulani nilimtumia aitwa Clay, akiangalia kwenye simu yake picha yangu inaonekana iko fresh, ila mimi nikihakiki mimi mwenyewe inaonekana picha yangu iko failed. I don't know wapi nakosea.
Na sasa kama huyo rafiki yako alihakiki, sasa si utumie hiyo yenye alinini ku-upload ama
the same picture anayohakiki yeye na mimi nikihakiki the same picture wangu inaonekana failed. I don't know wapi nakosea. Sijui wapi nakosea. Unajua kitu kumpa mtu na wewe mwenyewe kuhakiki, bora wewe mwenyewe ujihakikishie mwenyewe.
I see. Unless IBM alete maarifa yake, na sijui amepotea wapi. Acha nione kama ako available. Akija tutamuuliza, because the best way ni hiyo kufanya, lakini kama inakushinda kuhakikisha kama iko sawa. Yeah.
Kuhakiki kama iko sawa. Kuhusiana na nini? Kuhusiana na application ama form, nimeielewa yani.
Yeah.
Everything kila kitu nakielewa. Lakini tatizo ni picture na kuhakikisha, yani kuhakiki kama hii picha kweli inafanyaje. Kuhusiana passport solution, nitapambana kupata passport.
Yeah, so best thing ni hiyo, ukiweza kuihakikisha kwenye hiyo application.
Yes.
Then you're good to go. But ulipiga kwenye white background?
No, hata hiyo nini passport size marker, kama hata ukipiga sehemu yote kuifanyaje, ukiedit inakuletea white background.
Okay.
Yes. Nimepata white background.
Yes. Okay. So personally sijajaribu, nimeweza sija upload picha pale kwenye hiyo nini, so unless ni upload picha nione vile inafanya, but nimeenda through your program, but sija upload picha mwenyewe because si apply, mimi si apply.
Yes, najua. Okay, asante.
Yeah, but we first things first, saizi ukiapply hakuna kitu unahitajika. Apply mwanzoni, then ikiwa utashinda kesi itakuwa baadaye. Sasa wewe utashughulika hapo baadaye, na ni mpaka May next year.
Yes, mimi December nitakuwa Tanzania na uhakika nitapambana, nitaipata. Hata kama nginda kudakia huko kumbele, lakini nitaipata. Unajua Afrika bora una hela tu. Nitaipata passport, sio shida. Yaani passport sio shida, nitapambana.
Yeah,
lakini
sasa shida yenye inafaa kuwa ni kuapply. Ukisha apply mengine baadaye, kesi baadaye.
Ewa.
Yeah.
So, okay, asante.
And I appreciate. Salimia watu wa your country. Hey, I've never had a country like that, bro. Hey, it's good to be online, bana. You receive some. Hey, ati. Some countries I've never heard even their names, bwana. I don't know where my Instagram is, bwana. Imezima manini. So guys, thank you so much. Please have this question in your. Let me read this. Please have this question. If your certificate has 2 names, then your ID has 3 names. Go with your birth certificate. Okay? Your birth certificate. What your birth certificate says, that's what you should feel. Okay? Yeah. Because it's your birth certificate that they will check the passport. Birth certificate ndio inaangaliwa kuita passport yako jina. Okay, it's not your ID. ID itakukubalisha kuingia Nyayo House, but it's not what they will check, your real name. Your birth certificate tells your name as is. I don't know what's happening with my Instagram. Just is it Instagram or TikTok? Wait. Okay, it's Instagram. Yeah, so I think ladies and gentlemen, I think for now I will call it quit. I'm gonna have to invite EBM again, and then we'll talk more about this green card. Yeah, maswala kama hayo yanafanya watu wanaweza kuelewa how to apply green card. Yeah. So I appreciate everybody for watching and tuning in. So I think I'm gonna call it quit, but please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel Mkenya Marekani, so that anytime we come you'll be able to find us. Yeah, sometimes we don't say when we are coming, so please subscribe to our YouTube channel, alafu tunajua inakuwa vipi. Yeah, before I go, I see you are my good friend anaitwa Nancy Doro. Yes, thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, huyu ni mtu wetu hapa. If you look at Mkenya Marekani utamuona ako all over. Huyo ndo anakuanga superstar pale ndani. Yeah. And of course, if you are around Washington, the person to go for your decor, yes, Nancy Duru, she's the person. So, mpigie simu na usibagain. Mpigie simu, bei yenye anakupea unampea hiyo. Yeah? It's only for Kenyan vendors that we bargain too much. Yeah? Nancy Duru akikuja kukuletea maua, mpe pesa yote. Acha kubargain. Yeah? Because as a matter of fact, if you compare the price na ile price yenye unaweza pata mtu wa decor wa huku, she's fair. So let's give our vendors the best deals. Wakikupea bei ameangalia, akaona hii ndio inafaa kwa hiyo kazi full. Yeah? But us guys mostly we want a champagne na bei ya Moratina. Haiwezekani. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and let me just show at least so you I can click that bell. So yes, that's how you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Weka hiyo kakengele. Unaona kakengele? Make sure hiyo kengele iko gangari. Yeah? And then also, not just subscribing, I'll tell you also to support us by becoming a member of Mkenya Marekani. If Mkenya Marekani just blesses you with giving you information, free information, you can click that $sign and see how you can support us. And you can pay a small fee per month just to support. You see, we are trying to upgrade our equipments. The life is very clean, yeah. Haikomi kama kitambo. Yeah, we are doing a good job, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you look back and you see, yeah, we've really improved in terms of quality. So you can just go and click that $sign, the $sign, and appreciate. You can, yeah, whatever God leads. Yeah, you know, here in the US, by the way, hapa huku America, huku US, you know, that's the popular trending TikTok. Huku US, ukienda kununua chai kwa restaurant, unanunua chai na bado unawacha tip. Yeah? So, it's fine to leave a tip for Mkenya Marekani. They're doing a good job. Ama vipi? So, thank you so much. God bless you. We'll see you next time. Tomorrow, I'm recording. I'll bring some good friends of mine. Let me keep it as a secret, but I'm bringing good friends of mine here to come live and give you information. So keep it here. Yeah, you will not consider subscribing. Yeah, itakuwa sawa. So thank you so much, guys. I'm leaving you. So we'll see you. God bless you. Pamoja, inshallah.